Where
Myself. There we go. Now I'm unmuted. Alright, let's continue this Fire Emblem playthrough.
the goddess dwells.
So where last we left off, shit hit the fan. My father died.
Long ago, the goddess
I
Ceres
found
spent an
out
appearance
that
mourning this wound.
the,
She had been
my
stabbed by
waifu is
gods,
the
and
villain,
her soul was suffering as the
and I'm
flames of
unsure if I'm
rebellion
joining her.
raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Ceres, the Immaculate
But
One
also, if
sent
you want to
mighty
ask
winds
any
over
Guild Wars 2
countless
questions, I'm
realms
happy
to
to
bring
answer
the
them.
Guardian and her forces into battle.
So it is now the month of January. Hey, we got money. Oh, category? Yes, thank you.
You're here again. Professor, you've been crying.
So, where last
So,
we left off, our
are
father
you known to
literally
cry
just died.
sometimes? Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say.
It's fine.
My teacher, you're so blinded by grief that you can't see what's going on right in front of you. Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds?
Also,
Or
I'm
have you
pretty sure
curled up
she's
in a
the
corner
villain.
and lost the will to carry on?
Does it matter? How could you ask something like that for me? Oh god, both of these are horrible options. Um, how could you ask something like
It's
this
not
of
like
me?
you to speak to me like that. You know I'd never ask you a question without purpose. Only you can truly understand your own sadness. Others can sympathize or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you.
Thank you, Smidge, for the
All I can
follow.
do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward. The mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel, they're up to something near Garrigmach. The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered. When they are, will you lead us into battle? Or will you just sit here, with no thought for the future that is fast approaching?
I also like how
My
everyone
teacher,
who joins in,
there is a choice to be
like,
made.
the first thing they do
I
is
hope you
redeem
make the
Honk.
right one.
My. She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation. But she is
Also,
right.
this is
The time
the
has come to
god that
stand
is
in.
living in our head. We
You
don't know
already
why.
what your answer is.
Honk honk. Exactly.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
And this is the bitch
If you
that
were to
stabbed our
die,
father.
then the mystery of our bodies
And I
would
have
be
no idea who
revealed.
this is.
Preventing that.
He saved her life from us killing her.
I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
So, I think
Flame
that's,
Emperor.
or the Flame
Is
Emperor
she
is,
offending
Edelgard.
Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need. All for a
Got to
purpose.
platform 3, 30% on Largos. Are there any mechanics on platform 4? Kind of. So the longer you are on that platform, the more damage they deal to you. Additionally, once one of the Largos dies, the other hits Enrage and will start one-shotting people. So it's the same fight, it just becomes more punishing. But no new mechanics are added. It's Ingrid's birthday. Alright, time for some cringy dating. It's tea party time. We have a spare lavender. We'll give them... Oh, they really like this lavender blend. Alright, so what we have to do for this is there is going to be a series of topics for us to discuss, and we have to guess what topics they might like. This is a girl who's really into horses, and I need her on my team for horse-based or flying combat. So let's offer her some tea. And I always fuck this up because dating is hard. And I think this is how dating works. Alright. Food for life, perfect recipes, or monastery mysteries. I mean, who doesn't like food for life, right?
Yes.
Alright, we got it right. Monastery security, I'm counting on you, or children at the market. They all sound like horrible topics, so I'm counting on you. And lastly, overcoming weakness, tell me about yourself, or the courtyard couple. I mean, I feel like it's always tell me about yourself. You can never go wrong with that. Guys, dating is so easy.
My father and brother used to yell at me for spending so much time with my horse.
Why would they yell at you about that?
Are you sure?
Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to chat. Dating's a little hard.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Maybe I was supposed to laugh at that, but I don't know if laugh was. Alright. Our charm has increased by 1. Oh, my character looks so depressed. Oof. Ongoing house versus house bow tournament. Alright, so we get to spend how we choose our days. The 31st is our next mission. And we use this to improve our heroes. So there are 3 open world things we could kill. But so rare monster sighting, I should do that battle in the open worlds. How is everyone's motivation? Everyone's motivation is really good, so I don't think I need to rest. Instead, I could probably get away with... We'll explore the monastery. Exploring's a good starting thing. And then we'll battle next. And then I'm unsure what we do on the 18th and 25th. So let's go see what quests there are. I don't think there's any new quests by the look of it. I think these are existing quests. Oh, I might be wrong. Ooh, piece of candy.
Really?
How far away is this? Okay, we're just gonna fast travel there. Same mechanics, but once one of the boss dies, it hurts. Yeah. In addition to you get a stacking debuff. Whenever the boss hits you.
Do you have time for a
So it makes it harder to tank.
I trained with Gerald just the other day.
Gerald's the name of my father.
Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
And he was a good dude. Alright, we should do... So, there's various activities I can do, and I get to do 6 of them, and they'll help me out in this fight. I think we're going to do the bow tournament today, and we'll use Bernadetta. Alright, it's Gamba time. Fortunately, my Bernadetta is cracked.
Can I go now?
Time to fight Ash. And then we shoot him back and get the kill.
Am I done yet?
So when I said this was a tactical game, this isn't what I meant. This is the in-between time of the fight for like unit maintenance. So I'm gonna get hit twice. We should use one of our heals, especially because it's the quarterfinals. I don't think I win this. No. Okay. That's unfortunate. But we get 200 gold and prize money. Oh, piece of candy. We'll talk to the people I've been teaching.
Strong enough. I mean, Gerald was so much stronger than me, but even he...
Yeah, he was stabbed in the back by a bitch.
I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
What's up, Raphael?
Keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible.
Raphael is the best himbo that ever was.
If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my
One thing I can put on is I made something that you guys might enjoy. So I now have my own waifu body pillow, as I will simp for Edelgard, possibly through war crimes. I'm unsure yet.
Professor, I'm so sorry about what happened to Gerald. No, of course my sorrow is nothing compared to yours. The Knights are even now searching for our enemy's whereabouts. They are to report back the moment they find something. If you desire revenge, Professor, you can count me in.
That's interesting that Dimitri would say that. He's supposed to be like the upstanding model knight. Or kind of like a paladin. So I need to start increasing me and Edelgard's relationship for the end game of this fight.
Professor, see, as you know, I'll inform.
So let me go buy gifts. Ooh, piece of candy.
Hey, welcome.
So things that I need, riding boots for Ingrid.
Pleasure doing business with you.
You
have a good eye.
Fake tree for Ingrid.
Pleasure doing business with
God, I wonder what Edelgard would like. One of it's probably this board game for tactical thinking.
I thank you.
I don't know if I can afford too much more.
Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
In this case, we could probably just give out flowers. Legends of Chivalry. I don't know if she'd like any of this stuff.
Come again.
Alright, Ingrid.
I'm just losing that set.
Gifts. Riding boots.
Is this for me?
Which still isn't enough. Ooh, piece of candy.
Professor, see, as you know, I'll inform.
Alright, gifts. Board
Thank
game.
you for this.
Appreciated by those who likes flowers. Do I have any more bird feathers? I don't think so. What else would be good to give her? Maybe an ancient coin? Hold on. Who's texting me? Alright, sorry. We'll give her flowers. Like, who doesn't love flowers?
Thank you for this.
Hey, she liked flowers. We'll do tea time. The moose has a picture? I do have a picture. What's up? Wait, what do you mean has a picture? If you mean the PNG model, I've had this for quite a while. Alright, what tea blend? I don't have any almonds, and people love almonds. Who doesn't love ginger?
I'm glad you called
We are
me.
running out of tea. Offer some tea.
It smells delicious. Yes.
Alright. First crushes, gifts you'd like to receive, or cats? Let's talk about some cats.
Yes.
The existence of Crest, I heard some gossips. You seem well. I know she has like a dark past, so she probably doesn't want to talk about that, and she hates gossip. So what about Crests? The moose has a chair now. Oh, that lady? Yes. Edelgard, she is my waifu, and I love her. Very dear.
Yes.
And I might commit genocide. I'm unsure. A new gambit, shareable snacks, heart racing. We'll talk about strategy.
If
Sorry,
I
you don't
hadn't
know
been
this
born
game?
House Resvelg,
Totally
I
fine.
imagine life would have been much simpler.
We'll laugh at that. This is Fire Emblem. It's kind of difficult to... it's not that difficult. It's like a fantasy XCOM game, but in addition to units' health on the battlefield, you have to manage relationships IRL. Oh, yeah, so she might be the villain. I'm like 60% sure. She has like a real messed up past where her family tortured all of her brothers and sisters too and tried to imbue this power into her. And she's the only survivor. And now essentially wants to do a class warfare where she's down with tries to get rid of what's called crest from society, which is what was imbued into her. Which is kind of what the Flame Emperor wants, so I'm thinking they're the same person. And that is, like, the shortest TLDR of the game I can give. Yeah, this is not a happy game. Alright, we're gonna go to my father's room to see if there's anything. Ooh, piece of candy. Because he had a book for me. Alright.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book?
It's a ring.
That ring. I have seen it before.
This is the god that lives in my head.
Gerald showed that ring
Who I
to me
think is
inside
my
the
mother.
cave. Do you recall?
Yeah,
He
it's
said
my...
he wished for you to have that ring one day.
It's my
That means
mother's
it's
ring.
yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Oh, is this where they introduce marriage? Did I grab the ring? I must already have it. Alright, let's confront the Pope. Have her make me better at swords.
I know. I forgive. Just know.
Because we need to get our sword skills to A. That way we can promote class. Ooh, piece of candy. Someone who does a lot of paperwork.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I do have
So this is the
theory,
game my sister was playing
though I admit
a
it
while
is
ago.
nothing more than speculation.
Probably.
Both
This
Tomas
is
and Monica
the Fire
are
Emblem's like a
each
pretty
gone
big
missing
series,
at
but
one
unfortunately
time
you
or
have to
another.
have a
It was
Nintendo
reported
to
that when
ever play
Monica
them.
returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person, as if perhaps the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter. Thinking of it
Monica
like
was
that,
acting
it is
sus.
possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
Or there's people that actually want to destroy the church because you guys aren't all that you say that you are, which is where I'm leaning into.
Excuse me.
If you want to try these games, highly recommend starting on probably my favorite game in the series, Awakening, which you should be able to emulate through like a 3DS emulator. Phenomenal game, one of my favorites. Alright, let's go cooking at the greenhouse. One thing that's nice about these games is, outside of the original or first originals before they kind of got revamped, is their stories are all self-contained. So you can just pick any up. Alright, do we have any tea leaves? Let's go buy some tea leaves, because we're almost out. Oh, we can keep doing tea time.
Hey, welcome.
Are there not tea leaves? Can I only buy tea?
Hello there.
Okay. These are just tea. I remember I gave this to Edelgard a while ago and she loved it. And I need to get her relationship up.
This one, yes?
Well, let's buy some of these.
This one, yes? I think.
Alright, and no more on tea.
Return soon, please.
Because I need to do like weapon maintenance and all that fun stuff. I have so many fruit vegetables. I think I want to play the AI summon files. That game looks actually really good. I know Muck gave up on it. We are so broke.
Hi there.
But that game does look good, but that also might just because I really like Danganronpa.
Professor.
Who else should I invite to tea? We'll invite Telix to increase his motivation.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
I promised that after this game I would play, God, what is it called? One Hand Clapping, which is a singing-based platformer, so it'll be really cringe. What else do we do? Oh, we have a talk. It's probably with Ingrid or Bernadetta.
No.
Oh no.
Alright, we need to go meet somebody. Ingrid! Perfect. So now she'll want to join my class.
I thought I never learned. All of these useless letters are only creating more rubbish in the world.
Her backstory is her father's trying to marry her off. I don't know why.
Oh, I
but
didn't see you standing there. My apologies.
What's the letter you were disposing of?
Oh, that paper. Well, Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father.
When last we talked to her, he tried to marry her off to some thug and we had to go beat up the thug. Isn't that important to you?
I understand where you're coming from.
Have you played
here,
Zero Escape
but I have no
Nori
need of
games?
such
I have
things.
not.
It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
My dearest daughter, Ingrid. Are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. A marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon. Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is
So he's this type of guy?
whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
A letter about a marriage prospect?
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining. I've told you that we've never been very well off financially. My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance.
Oof, indeed.
Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest. I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes.
Can't believe he would use you like that.
Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well, which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Why don't you join my class where I will marry you off to someone very nice? Because that's what I should say at these times. And that's not at all insensitive and not like a sociopath. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, Ingrid.
I'm so sorry. Just losing some. That said.
Join my house.
Professor, did you need something? I've actually got plans, so let's talk some other
Ah,
time.
fuck. Alright, one day you will join my house. But that day is not today. Alright, how many more activities do we have? What else should we do? How's everyone's motivation going? I am set up so well for this motivation. In that case, we'll do another tea time.
Professor, see, as you know, I'll inform. Thank you.
What tea do I give? I think it was Burmamon is what I bought for her.
I'm glad you called me here. Did you go out of your way to select?
Hey, I do remember.
Thank you for the thought. Thank you.
I am very thoughtful and not at all creepy.
It smells delicious.
But tea also costs as much as a new sword. Which hurts me to say. Evaluating allies' cooking mishaps or school days. I think it's evaluating allies. As she is a very tactical person.
Yes.
You seem different. Likeable allies. Dreams of lazy days. I think it's dreams of lazy days, considering she wants to burn the world. And build it up anew. Dreamy nights, tell me about yourself. It's always tell me about yourself. As I have said this to her about like 10 times.
I imagine life would have been much simpler.
Last time I laughed at this? Yeah, let's laugh again. Dating's so easy. Do I have any more gifts for you? I have a bunch of baked treats.
I appreciate it.
Alright. She did not like the baked treat as
Thank
much
you
as the
for
board game.
treat. This was